All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching this old bridge where we're gonna have to get off and walk. Right here. This is the point at which we can ride no more. So we're gonna get off and walk right here, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna dismount from the bike. Walk out the leg, have a look around. Yeah, the road, it used to come right through here and go over this bridge, but for some reason it's closed. It looks like it might be because of the condition of the bridge itself. I'm gonna move my bike on over, and I'm gonna put this this leg guard on up ahead once we get over this bridge. I think it's, you know, something that I'm gonna need for snakes and poison ivy, but not quite yet. I'm not gonna put it on just yet. All right, so this bridge has got some pretty rotten boards. Pretty rotten boards on this bridge. It's kind of rotted out. As I walk on this plywood that's over these planks, I'm going to lean my weight onto this bicycle quite a bit because I don't want to put too much weight in any one place. Oh, here comes a truck. We're just going to keep going. Get across here. Look over the edge here. See what this guy wants. How are y'all doing? Are y'all out looking around like me?
Yeah, I ain't been out here 10, 12 years, maybe even better.
Yeah, same here. Be careful walking on that bridge because there are rotten boards on here. I'm leaning on my bicycle. I'm kind of distributing my weight, you know, between the bike wheels and oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty solid right there, though. I'm taking my chances on this. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Yeah, well, that's kind of scary because you don't know if it rotted underneath, but anyway.
Boy,
enter at your own risk.
The same day, so they should be pretty good. It sure eroded badly down there, but it looks like they could have managed to keep the bridge right in here. Does it keep eroding further?
It looks to me. It looks to me like up there is where
there's the problem.
The main problem is. But I'm doing a bike ride. I came from Gainesville.
Yeah, there's some old boys that stopped. I live in Myra.
Okay.
They stopped at my house the other day. Said they was doing 70-mile rides heading out there this way and all over.
Are you a crawl or a sicking?
Yeah, well, yeah. My
Okay.
mom was a crawl and I'm sicking.
Okay. Yeah, I know your mom. She's my grandmother's sister.
Oh, yeah?
Vicky Self.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
You're dead level right.
Sicking.
Mary Crawl, yeah.
Yeah, Mary Sicking. Or crawl, yeah. Okay, all right. So we're relatives. What are the odds in Cook County? Run into some relatives. Sickings, crawls, Sneeder John. Got lots of relatives.
Yeah. Boy, it has eroded up there.
Now, y'all watch out for snakes.
Good God almighty.
Way back in there. They figured this would cut across, and then go through that bottom.
And this old sand just erodes and erodes and erodes down it.
See, that road used
Yeah.
to be.
All right. So this is where I start using this leg guard. I built something to put around my legs so I don't get bit by a snake.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably a good
yeah,
idea.
here's a big old rattlesnake hide of.
There'd be rattlesnakes and water moccasins, copperheads out there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna find the other side of the road, but I gotta walk through some crazy stuff.
Boy.
Oh, you trying to get to the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, it's been so long since I've been out here, I couldn't begin
I've
to
been
tell
in there.
you.
It's pretty woolly.
That's what I brought.
Ain't saying you can't do it, but it's pretty woolly.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get bit by a rattlesnake.
No.
Yeah.
And
I used to have snake
This
traps,
will-
and that's a
this will-
smart idea right there.
I made this myself
Well, that looks pretty good.
out of leather. I went to Jack Cheney and got leather from him. Just a lot of buckles, but I don't have to buckle them all up. But I think this is thick enough that if a rattlesnake bites me, it's not gonna, its fangs aren't gonna get through that.
That looks pretty thick, yeah.
Yep, you'll be all right there. Boy, I wonder how many people this affects. Probably 10, 15, 20.
Not too many. The oh, what's his name up there? Okay, Lloyd Young is on that road up there. Used
Yep,
to be.
yep.
There's an old man living in his house now, and then you got an elderly couple live this away, and that's about where just before you get to there. Well, you go past Lloyd's house and you make a curve, and then you go a little bit more and make another curve and come down here. They live right there in that first curve,
Well, they have to get used to
and the
doing
road's pretty much screwed till you get.
Yeah, they'll get used to doing the Munster route versus Lindsay Gainesville.
Yeah. Well, good luck getting across
Yeah.
there.
Thank you. Yeah, Gary Lynx lives, there's a house
Yeah.
right over here. He lives in the last house before this road. But you know Valerie Sneeder John Smith, Valerie Smith? She
Yeah.
just passed away. She should
Yep.
be your first cousin.
Yeah,
So
my folks was talking about it. I guess she had stomach cancer.
well, some kind of lymphoma. She had a big tumor that they told her was a hernia, but then she found it was cancer, and then all of a sudden her intestine was perforated, and they said they couldn't do surgery because then the chemotherapy wouldn't allow it to heal. So she didn't have long. It was kind of a surprise, but
Well,
anyway.
you never know how quick it can go.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden
You just
it's
don't
like
want it to
that.
be your mama, but you know you've lost your
No.
mom, but you don't want to.
Don't.
We're all gonna die, but you don't know when it's gonna happen, and you don't want it to
Or how,
happen.
You know.
You don't want it to happen like getting hit by a truck, which is how it seemed.
Well, there's so many of them dying from that dang COVID.
Yeah, and we don't know if that's why the doctors didn't catch her cancer early enough.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that's the problem now until they wait and don't want to go, and then when they go.
Yeah, she thought it might be.
Walk through there.
Sure, there's plenty of
Something
snakes
else.
all throughout here. I can get a little sprinkle ankle. Thought I felt a raindrop. So this whole bridge been shut down, you said 2 years, 3 years?
No,
No.
from when Irene died is when we got the flood and it washed out that night.
Oh,
Yeah, I just felt the sprinkle.
I didn't feel
It's
one.
been,
Yeah, I did feel one.
gosh, how long's it been since she died?
I couldn't tell you.
8 or 10 years, ain't it?
It's been a while, I figure, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, it's been shut down that long. So this wood is probably, I guess, 15 years old.
So are you saying the bridge is about 15 years old?
No,
or
just the wood. We replaced the wood.
after it was shut down? Or
No,
before?
about 5
Okay.
years before it was shut down.
Okay. So it's been shut down about 10 years.
So this wood's
And
about 15 years old.
So this is,
It's in-
people just drove across it like this. They didn't have pavement or rocks or
Oh,
anything.
no.
Okay.
in pretty good shape considering.
No, you couldn't cover it because then the wood would stay wet and rot. So we
Uh-huh.
had planks, and the planks kept popping up, so this plywood worked about as good as anything.
But before this bridge was here, there used to be one here with the metal on top, wasn't there?
The
When I was a
banisters,
boy.
I don't remember that far back.
I remember coming across this one, but I don't remember the plywood on it.
Well, it used to have them 2 runners.
Yep.
They were about probably 2 foot on each side.
Yeah. Back when I was a boy, though, they had the old style one like we used to have at Reed Cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Then they
cool.
built this one.
Really grown up.
Well, but dang.
But yeah, it's
Well, it's been a lot of years. It all changes.
washed out a bunch. I think really if they're ever going to build another bridge, they're going to have to go up creek.
Well,
Somewhere,
it's
yeah.
like you said, $500,000 a bridge. I
Yeah.
don't see one coming anytime
I
soon.
doubt it.
No.
Well, they did just put a lot of rock on this road. I mean,
That's because Bobby Don Doty's wife raises hell.
okay. I figured maybe they were thinking about doing some work down here
No,
too.
that's just
All right.
maintaining a dead end road for her.
All right.
Some people
They're
are
the-
very fussy.
Other than way up
Yeah.
there, and the ones that
It's a snail.
up there. Yeah.
It's a pretty little one. Oh,
That's still
zebra
alive.
looking.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Still alive, ain't it?
I don't know. It looked pretty
No,
healthy.
I don't see nothing in it, no.
yeah, the
Pretty
girls would
neat.
love that.
Well, you have a good one. Be careful.
I will. I've got my cell phone and people to contact if anything happens.
Goes
So
wrong.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Pretty good ways from.
Yeah,
Gainesville.
civilization. I got my satellite communication. So
You're
You
good.
got
shape.
everything?
yeah, I do. I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm gonna head on too.
Okay, you too.
All right,
Have a
bye bye.
good one.
You too. All right, so I got my leg cover. We've already got poison ivy right here to deal with. So I just walk through it, wash my leg cover when I get back to civilization. That's pretty neat. I met a guy who's my relative. I don't know if I've ever it's been a while since I've seen him, but I recognized him. Once I looked at his face for a while, I was like, that's a relative. So, like I said, I've got a lot of relatives in this area, and I don't get to see them as often as I would like, but that's what these bicycle rides are great for. I just got to see him. So, we're watching for snakes. And right here, okay, so the road, what they were talking about, the road came from back there, went straight across here, but then as you can see, the river has moved and swallowed the road, so we have to go around it. And so I don't know what all we're gonna have to walk through, but I've got my trusty leg protector to keep the snakes away. So we're gonna follow this little road right here for now. All right. Somehow we're gonna find the road on the other side. And luckily we've got a clear enough path right here that I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna find it. Alrighty. Going through the forest. Those snakes are so camouflaged in places like this that it's just would be a bad idea to not cover up that real leg. We are in the forest now. We better not get stranded right here. People are going to have a hell of a time finding us. Ugh. All right, so that right there is poison ivy, y'all. That's one of the reasons I'm wearing this leg cover, is because I don't want that brushing up against my leg, my real leg. However, you know, snakes are the main reason for wearing it, and I will have to wash this leg, this leather leg cover, because that poison ivy gets on the leg cover, and then if I touch it, then that's another way to catch poison ivy. Something to consider. Just because you don't touch it directly doesn't mean you can't get it still. That oil, the oil on the leaves, the poison ivy leaves, is called Therachiol, and it's like an oil, and once you get it on you, it's kind of hard to get off. You got to wash it off. It can get on your tools or anything that it touches. So we're kind of going up an incline here. Lots of deer tracks, wild pig tracks. All right, y'all. So I think I see a barrier. I think the road is over there. So we're just gonna have to walk through this mess. And this is where you can really run into snakes, where there's no road or history of human movement. So we've got a cliff right there we've got to watch out for, so we can't go too far in that direction. We're just kind of on the edge of where the road used to be before it was totally washed out. All right. Went over a barbed wire fence. We don't want to get too close to this cliff right here. We got to get real as far from it as we can, from the edge. Got briars all over the place. Got to get through here though. All right. Okay. We made it, y'all. Okay, this is a cool perspective. All right, so here's the other side of the road right over there, and the bridge and where we came from is right over there. So you can see how the creek just kind of, it changed course and ate up all of this road right here. And so that's private property, I believe. I don't know, but to fix this road, I don't know what they would do. I just don't know how they would go about that. Set my bike down here and have a better look at the area around us. This barricade right here that's about to, looks like it's about to fall into the creek. Yeah, that's why this road is closed, because it's washed out right here. The river changed course and just swallowed all the distance between right there and over there. So that's why the road's closed now. Alrighty. I'll see if I can't get on back on the bike and ride on out of here. See if I can ride on out of here. I'm not quite ready to take off my leg protector yet. on my rear leg. I'm not quite ready to take it off yet, but I am going to get back on this bike and try to ride out of here. I think there's another barricade up ahead, so I'll probably have to get off of the bicycle up ahead. But we are successfully making it through what seemed to be an impossible road to navigate, just because I planned ahead and got my leg protector. All right. All right. Here we go. Climbing out of this hole. A lot of grass growing over the rocks. No cars have been down here. It's understandable. Haha, we're making it, baby. We got some barricades up ahead. All right. We just got to lift the bike over this barricade and that one right there, and then we're in the home stretch. All right, I'm going to try to give you all a little bit of a better perspective of what's going on here. I'm going to try at least. There we go. So now I have to take off this. So we protected my leg from the snakes and the poison ivy. That was the goal. That's the whole reason I brought this big cumbersome thing, strapped it onto the back of my bicycle. I just didn't know what we were going to have to walk through, and I knew that if we encountered a snake, that I did not want his fangs to have the opportunity to touch my real skin, on my real leg. So this is really thick leather. I'll put it back on my bike, strap it down, and then we're gonna get on out of here. All right, haha. So now I just gotta get this bike over the hump here. Ah, heavy bike. Ugh. There we go. All right. Put this helmet back on my head. All right. Hope y'all are having fun. Okay. I know I'm having fun. I have to take a shower when I get home though, just to make sure we don't have any poison ivy. I think I can get around this one. But now that my leg is uncovered, I hope a rattlesnake doesn't jump up and bite it. But yeah, I can get around this one. Boy, look at that cliff right here. It looks like the creek is about to take it out here too. So This road may stay closed for a while. Like he was saying, they may have to just totally change the location, which would depend on landowners in my opinion, but you know, there's always eminent domain. I don't know. They don't usually do that on the county level, I don't think. All right. Now we totally made it back to the main road. Here we go, here we go. All right, onward. That was the most challenging part of the ride. We prepared for it and we succeeded. We made it through. Now we're gonna keep moving. That was a challenge because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know what I was getting into. But it wasn't more than we could handle because, ladies and gentlemen, we just handled it. Handled it like a boss, like bosses. That's what we are, we're bosses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all enjoyed today's adventure. Until next time, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can join me on more amazing bicycle rides and other adventures just like this one. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.